All right, friends, we're back at it with the new set, Shrouded Fable. And honestly, the first thing I wanted to do is play this new Copperajah deck. It cannot be damaged by EXs or Vs if Neutralization Zone A-Spec Stadium is down. So that's the play. We got the not to in the front, but not to worry. I don't know what else they have. So, I don't know, Mewtwo EX, what other Psychics? I really don't know what direction they could take this in. We'll just have to wait. It could be a Spathra. Capturing Aroma would let me know, and they flip Adelphia straight into a head, so this will probably tell me what full-fledged thing. They might just get a Xatu, and it is a Xatu. Okay, well, Xatu worry. I'm worrying now because I still have no idea. Another Capturing Aroma. Okay, they want a Tails on this one, and of course, they get it, but it might elucidate what they are doing on our end. Like I said, the natural neutralization. It is Mewtwo EX. Okay, we are not that concerned about the Mewtwo EX as long as we can keep the neutralization zone down. They can't bump the stadium because of Copperajah's ability, which you'll see in a moment, which basically says you can't bump a stadium. So really, we're only worried about Lost Vacuum at this point, and luckily, Mewtwo EX is at 230. Copperajah's other attack does 100, but it does 230 rather if we choose not to attack next turn. So we can get a one-hit KO on this Mewtwo EX, and it looks like we'll have a pretty full bench. And we've got the Tatsugiri on the bottom. Tatsugiri is a bottom, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and grab a Beldum. Seldom do I get a Beldum, but I did right there. And we're going to go ahead and Tatsugiri attract some customers because he's a bottom. And all right, I'm going to stop that and see if we can get anything good. Colress's Tenacity. Colress likes to experiment. He likes to have tenacity. Right now, I think we're going to go ahead. I mean, we may or may not. We'll probably lose the Tatsugiri next turn. So we're going to go ahead and Colress's Tenacity now. Protect the old Tatsugiri. Or do we want it to get knocked out, actually? Because then we will have a reversal energy for next turn. So I think what we're going to do is, we might not even play a supporter. I think this is how we're going to play this. We're going to go energy onto the Q font, and we're going to kind of bait them into attacking us. Did we show this? Reveal. So they do know we have this. I'm going to wait though. I think this is a brilliant move. Watch. So basically we're going to Ultra Ball for Elephant the Elephant, also known as Copperajah. Here comes another not to. Again, not to worry. There's the Xatu. If they can get two energies onto... Why are they going that way? That was weird. I'm confused now. Okay, if they want to go ahead and attack with the not to and just knock out the Tatsugiri, I'm cool with that. We do only run one reversal energy, so that would be a problem if we can't grab it. I'll kind of feel stupid about that. But and this thing's a weak against darkness, not that. But okay, so they have the draw support. I just do not understand why they're going not to. It would knock out the Tatsugiri. I don't know why I said weird stuff like that. Clairvoyant Sense onto the active, I guess. No, the Mewtwo. Okay, I'm very confused. Not actually though. I will not have to flip a coin when I attack, but yeah, that's fine. Again, Lost Vacuum's the scary thing right now, so we are going to put that neutralization zone down. But if they're not going to attack the Tatsugiri, they must just be a genius. You know, I mean, I did show them the Colress experiment. They grabbed the Aziru, getting the other birds. But everybody knows that elephants and floating magnets and sushis that are bottoms on the weekend are better than birds, so I'm not really worried. They drop both birds anyway to grab a baby bird. I don't really know. Things are getting kind of weird over here. Another Mewtwo, again, not worried about that. Ready to take that one-hit KO, but I am waiting for my turn. Okay, so things got strange. At least we can grab another supporter. So we're going to go ahead and put... Actually, before we attach, we're going to go ahead and attract some customers. Again, I do want this little shrimpy boy going down, and he does not, unfortunately. Okay, we will put one right there, and we'll just dare him. We'll just dare him to hit me. Come at me, bro. They only have 2 cards in hand. I think one is an energy, so they will be able to Xatu. Yep, Clairvoyant Sense on to the old Mewtwo again. Okay, so there's actually the two cards we're gonna get with the Clairvoyant Sense. We really don't want prized. Like I said before, the Reversal Energy, but there's actually no guarantee that the Neutralization Zone's not prized as well. Kind of bad luck with the Tetsugiri not grabbing another stadium or another supporter rather. But honestly, I wouldn't have used Iono or Boss. I would have used an Arven, but we didn't have it. Go ahead and retreat into the Mewtwo. That's fine. Go ahead and knock out the old Tatsugiri. And capturing Aroma, I'm sure they'll flip heads because we live in hell. There it is. They got the heads, but I don't know if they have any birds left unless they're running a 4-4 line, which is totally possible. There it is. Birds out. Okay, one card in hand. Is it a Psychic Energy? If not, we'll go ahead and just lose our Shrimp, but we won't lose our mind. They don't knock the Shrimp out. What is going on? They know I have a Reversal Energy. Like, what is happening here? All right, Shrimp's out, buddy. Let's go. Attract customers. I don't want to use the Iono, but I am going to grab it. That's crazy, wacky, wild, man. I'll do it the slow way, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Are you trying to boss the Q fonts? I don't really know. I will say, regardless of like this weird situation, I think the Copperajah deck does like to kind of bide its time once I get that all set up. The only thing I'm worried about is the Lost Vacuum, but 2 cards in hand, Photon. Okay, so they finally do it. Okay, time to party, guys. Let's go. We did lose 1. The reversal will be good for 1 turn, and then we can switch out of it with Iono to hopefully get one of the 3 switches we run. We do have Jet Energies as well. We top deck the Copperajah, so it doesn't even matter. I can't sing that song. I don't know why I keep trying. So again, let me just show it off. Let me show off Copperajah's massive body, guys. You'll love to see that. As long as it's in the active spot, can't play stadiums from their hand. 130 plus 100. So get ready to party, guys. Let's go ahead and Colress's Tenacity. And we got both pals, Neutralization Zone and the Reversal Energy. Exactly as we planned it. A little late. It doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball. Drop the Ultra Ball and the Energy, get the Matang down, get ready to attack next turn, use the Tangmeister. Now, the only problem is, after we attack, we will not be able... Okay, that's fantastic. That's fine. We're still going to be able to attack this turn, and we will be doing Nasal Lariat, which is a very weird name. It sounds a little too medical for me, but it is going to take 2 prize cards straight out of whatever this thing is called, the prize card zone. I don't really know what it's called. 2 cards right there. Hopefully we can set up a bigger board. We do get another Copperajah. Arven might be good. I would honestly prefer another Colress so we can get Jet Energy to get this one out and this one in, but we could Arven for a switch. We do have the Copperajah. We just might not have the energies. Okay, so in terms of tools, we actually do have a lot. We have TM Evos. 2 of them. We got a rescue board, we got a heavy baton, which says basically if the Pokemon it's attached to is knocked out, like this Copperajah, move 3 basic energies. So it kind of just keeps the energies in play, but you probably already knew about that. That's not really a new card. Luxurious Cape. I absolutely love Luxurious Cape. Reason being, it kind of just turns a single prizer like Copperajah into like a 300 HP beast. Downside being that we do lose, or we do give up 2 prize cards if it's knocked out. But if we just use it last and they're going to take out, I'm not really sure who. This kind of seems like a waste of a boss because they're not getting a knockout. Oh wait, no, this is for everyone in play or attached to this Pokemon. I always forget. All of Pokemon's. Yep, we do lose the Matang. That's hyper cringe, but we can Arven for... We can't, but yeah, we're not going to be winning. What, they go transfer charge? That's super weird. We're just going to use a switch then. Okay, cool. Awesome. This guy is not very smart, or maybe he's playing 4D chess. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get 2, because that would be hype. Oh, yeah, yeah, you know. Okay, no, actually the reason that he didn't attack is he can't do damage with Neutralization Zone. I was being mean to them for no reason. Of course, they can bump it, so we're going to go ahead and Arven just to get our guy back in the front. And I think we'll go ahead and grab a rescue board just in case this guy gets brought up again, because he does have 2 retreat cost. It would be nice to cheapen that up a little bit. Palpad, get out of here right now. We are friends, but not right now. So that is that. So I get what you're doing. You should have saved the boss for when you had a stadium bump. So right now we're winning. We're gonna go ahead and bring this one out, and let's actually hold the rescue board. We don't necessarily need it. We could get bossed again, but we're gonna go ahead and end our turn. Now they're powering up for a huge attack with the Mewtwo, but they can't attack the Copperajah with the Mewtwo because, again, the neutralization zone. Now, of course, as long as they keep drawing cards, they might hit that extremely scary lost vacuum. And dude, bro, you have one job. If you can just get us energies, we could say energy G's and knock out this other Mewtwo and be in a really good spot. They go ahead and grab a couple of other birds, I think, and then they throw the bird straight into the trash again, probably getting another Mewtwo. I guess you still can't. I can still bump the mic, but you still can't attack. Maybe there's a second boss. I don't know what stadium they would run in this deck, like maybe an Artisan. I mean, jamming. They do have an Enamorous V, which is very weird. Not just because Enamorous V is kind of a weird Pokemon that looks like a person, but also prevent all effects of your opponent's abilities done to each of your Pokemon that has any psychic energies. Okay, it's not an effect. The effect is of the stadium. The stadium is affecting the Pokemon. This is affecting their hand. So Enamorous, Guardian of Love ability, does not stop in the way that they were hoping. Now, if we can hit one, count 'em, one metal energy, I'll probably play this Iono. Or we hit two, count 'em, two. Dos Moss brought to you by Taco Bell. Just kidding. I don't have any sponsors, but one day we will. But right now we don't. And I'm not going to help him out. I'm just going to go ahead and Copperino, Bandino, Laser Lariat, 230, taking Dos Moss again. Extra damage, 230. Mewtwo, get out of my face. That's right, my friend. You got owned. And we're going to go ahead and take two more prizes. Artisan, don't need it. Beldum. Honestly, this Metang could use a coworker. Brought to you by the Teamsters Union, the United Auto Workers of America. Have your coworkers back. Support local 511 union. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, the Xatu can attack me, so that is a problem. But if we can retreat this thing or get a boss, that would be pretty boss. Not going to play this Artisan. That would be the worst idea ever. If we Arven, we can switch and then rescue board and attack this thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go Arvicimo. He is Italian. We're going to grab that switch. And let's go ahead and put the baton onto this one. That way, if it gets knocked out, we're good. Just double checking the baton, attached to, retreat caused, knocked out, right? So it's not like EXP share where you want to put it on the bench. You want to put it on the active Pokemon. So heavy baton right here. And of course, in case, you never know. I got a lot of beginners watching my things, so sometimes I kind of over-explain things. We do hit one, so not enough to attack, but we'll go ahead and put it here. And we are getting a little switch happy. It would suck if we got stuck, but not gonna happen. So we're gonna go ahead and put the Seldom Beldum right there. Rescue board, switch Muleson into this. Only need 100 damage. I think we have a boss down there. We don't. So I don't really want a Pal Pad yet. I feel like I want to save it for a boss. I mean, Colress is fine. We have everything we need. So we're just gonna go ahead. Nasal Lariat. And it pays to have a big nose. I always felt like I had a big nose. I don't know if that's true. You let me know in the comments. But if I do, I don't want to do extra damage. If I do have a big nose, then whatever, man. Big nose people unite. I feel like with the mustache and my nose and when I wear my regular glasses, I look like the disguise guy, you know, with the... I guess my eyebrows aren't that, like, bushy. But I feel like I look like the disguise guy. But that's just me. That's just me. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Only one prize left, no comebacks. It was very interesting, honestly, to see the Enamorous V. Like, I think that tech inclusion is actually pretty cool in a psychic deck. Again, prevent the effects of Pokemon that have any psychic energies except Enamorous V. So it's a little bit like that Toedscruel where you want to have the grass energies attached. I love how I get Iono to 1 and I get an Iono. That would give me one more card. That's pretty funny. Manaphy, not going to manifest anything. for our opponent, except for their destiny of losing. So Earthen Vessel, they might be able to get an attack if they can get 2 energies. They can, of course, attach to themselves. Now, again, they can't bump the stadium. There's an Arceus. That's weird. Why you being so weird? Even though you got cool sleeves, you're being a weirdo, man. You're being a weirdo. Xatu, attaching to itself, I presume. Nope, Enamorous. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Can Shred go through this? Prevent all damage. It's from a stadium. I believe that Shred can go through it because it's an effect upon my Pokemon, right? So Shred says, like, do damage to Pokemon despite any effects on your Pokemon. Even if it's not coming from an ability of this Pokemon, you get the point. GG's.